Good morning. It is my pleasure as the Chancellor of the University to welcome you here to the University of Manchester and to the splendid surroundings of the Whitworth Hall for this your graduation ceremony. You may not know this, but Albert Einstein gave his very first UK lecture from this stage. So from the sublime to the ridiculous. In particular, I'd like to welcome our graduands and congratulate you all on your hard work and magnificent achievements during your time with us. The skills, knowledge, and experience you've developed here will give you a strong platform to not only build your career and achieve your goals, but also to succeed in the face of any obstacles that you may meet in the future. We're delighted to see so many friends, family members, and supporters here. We thank you for the care and encouragement that you've given to our graduands during their studies, which has been so important to their success. The whole university joins you in feeling extremely proud of what they have achieved. 2024 marks the beginning of your next journey, but it's also an important year in the journey of this your university. This year we marked our bicentenary and 200 years of learning, innovation, research, and community, of which you have all been an essential part. Our history is one of education, innovation, global influence, and change, of pioneers and pioneering discoveries. This bicentenary year has been an opportunity to celebrate not just the Nobel laureates, 26 of them, and groundbreaking research, but every member of our community, past and present. The lecturers, tutors, researchers, librarians, caterers, cleaners, well-being staff, rest life officers, student union representatives, and of course, the many more who work tirelessly behind the scenes to support the running of this great institution. It's our people that make us who we are. It is likely that that is what drew you to Manchester, along with the city itself. As the UK's first industrial city, Manchester continues to lead the way today, whether through its advocacy for equality, its innate creativity, or the warmth and humour of its people. Our students are a huge part of this. Once you have lived in Manchester, you are an honorary Mancunian for life. When you decided to study at the University of Manchester, you chose to make your mark on the future, both for yourselves and for the greater good of society and the environment. Allow yourself to be inspired by the university's motto, Cognitio Sapientia Humanitas, knowledge, wisdom, humanity. And during your studies, you have all in your own way enriched and contributed to the University of Manchester as it exists today, 200 years on from its foundation. You have helped shape the future for those who will follow in your footsteps. We were the first university in the United Kingdom to set social responsibility as a core goal, and we encourage all of our students to consider their place in the world and how they can stand out and make a difference. Throughout the course of your studies and life at Manchester, you will have gained all those skills, all the knowledge that you need to find success and become responsible leaders of tomorrow. And we will be proudly watching. And of course, we must not forget the strong, supportive friendships and relationships that you have forged here, which I hope will sustain you for many years to come. Our support for you continues beyond this ceremony. Our career service is there for you to offer help and guidance for the next 2 years, while our world-class libraries remain available to you. Help us by staying in touch, by sharing your contact information. You'll find the details in your graduation brochure. Today is a hugely important milestone, and you should celebrate your success. But this is the beginning of your journey, and your association with Manchester will not end. You now belong to an alumni community of more than 550,000 graduates who are living and working in more than 190 countries around the world. We ask you to connect with us and connect with them. You've also benefited from the donations to university in some respect, whether it's scholarship or donor-funded programs. We would ask you to give something back if you can. Whether through your time or financial support, we help the future graduates of Manchester. We hope that this is something you can do at some point in the future. Our doors will forever remain open to you. I now have the pleasure of introducing your commencement speaker. Jane Cocking is a senior organizational and strategic leader in the humanitarian sector with more than 30 years' experience. She worked in the Overseas Development Administration and Save the Children before becoming the humanitarian director of Oxfam. In 2017, she became the CEO of the Mines Advisory Group, which responds to the growing threat posed to millions by landmines. In 2011, she was awarded an OBE for her work. She's an active member of our alumni community, as you will be. She remains committed to humanitarian and conflict response, and we hope that her vital work will continue. And we are very fortunate that Jane is here to spare some words with you. Jane.
Chancellor, thank you for that warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, graduands, I am delighted to be here, and it is a great privilege to be with you on your special day, one that I know you will remember for many years to come. May I congratulate you on your achievements and on receiving your degrees. I know that they represent an extraordinary amount of hard work by all of you, but I hope there's a lot of joy and fulfillment there as well. It's always a pleasure to return to the University of Manchester. I know that you will all take away your own memories, lessons and reflections, but please allow me to share some of my own from my time here, which I hope you may recognise, either now or in the future. Amongst all the things I learned here, I'm sure that the most important were about friendship, opportunity, and values. All of these have been the foundations of my work ever since. I will reflect a little on each. Friendship is perhaps the easiest. From a personal point of view, two of my closest friends are still the ones I met during my first week in Manchester. When I told them on Saturday, when we were having one of our regular Zoom catch-ups, that I was talking to you today, they thought it was hilarious because they thought I was not equipped, given some of our youthful escapades, to offer advice to anyone. But here I am. Still, however derogatory they may be, we remain a strong trio. Whenever something wonderful or something awful happens to any of us, we instinctively go to the other two, certain of the love and support that we will find. On a different level, the sector I work in is arguably one of the true manifestations of friendship at its most profound. One of the great moral achievements of the past 80 years has been the emergence of a sense of global humanitarian responsibility, which sees millions of people every day give money and time to helping others who they will never meet, but who have been affected by conflict and disaster. The most basic definition of the word humanitarian is that your problem is my problem because we are both human. That, to my mind, is very close to the definition of a good friend. Manchester has always been a place and a university that believes in giving and seizing opportunity. That same spirit of opportunity, coupled with a healthy dose of foolhardiness, led me to offer myself for a short-term stint in Somalia, while I was desperately trying to find my niche in the humanitarian world. The recruiting manager pointed out that I had none of the experience or requirements which they had specified for the role. Undeterred, I replied, "I know I don't, but I can go to Mogadishu on Saturday." I was off. I see a similar spirit in the communities where I have been privileged to work. The old farmer I met in northern Pakistan after his village had been wiped out by flash floods, who said, "We don't know how we'll get through the winter, but if you help us rebuild the mountain path, I know we will." or the people I met in the West Bank and Gaza last month who have lost their homes, their businesses, and their ability to move more than a few kilometres from their front door, but who are constantly looking for new ways of providing their children with an education, supporting their communities, and telling their stories to the world, confident that somehow their voice will be heard. Neither friendship nor opportunity are enough if they are not inextricably bound to a strong sense of values. The humanitarian sector for many years has worked to a set of principles which enable those in dire need to access the help that they are entitled to. These are impartiality, neutrality, and independence. To me, though, they can be expressed much more clearly by simply saying that it's not about doing the thing right, it's about doing the right thing. Humanitarian values have never been more under threat than they are today. People are being treated as political footballs. Governments are choosing whose rights they will uphold and whose should be ignored. This is simply wrong. It is incumbent on those who share humanitarian values not only to act according to them, but to stand alongside those whose lives are being torn apart, whether that is in Sudan, the Middle East, or Myanmar. So for me, friendship, opportunity, and values are intertwined in a strong thread throughout the career that I am immensely fortunate to be following. I learnt them here. May I end by congratulating you again, wishing you all the happiest and most fulfilling of futures. Carry that spirit of Manchester with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jane, for that inspirational speech. Good morning, everyone. I'm Professor Phil Hughes, the Head of Geography, and I'm representing the School of Environment, Education and Development at today's celebrations, where we've got undergrads and graduates from the Department of Geography and the Global Development Institute, amongst others. I'd like to congratulate yourself on behalf of myself and all the colleagues in the school. Gaining your degree is a major achievement, the culmination of a lot of hard work, of course. All of you graduating this year have had long journeys, different depending on which degree and what you've been studying, from coursework essays to exams to dissertations or the PhD thesis. You have a powerful story to tell about your success, but also about your resilience, your adaptability, and your strength. As I said already, we have the full range here today, from bachelor's to master's to PhD. Whatever your level, your time has been about broadening your horizons, meeting new people, and making connections. Achieving a degree, for some of you, possibly your third degree, is a particularly special moment in your careers, and for many it is career-defining, setting you on a clear trajectory for future work or study. So, you're graduating from a department or institute that make up the school with a world-class record in research. We're tackling in SEED the big global challenges, from global climate change to issues of global development. Our research engages with people's lives around the world and makes a real difference. Whether gaining a bachelor's, master's or doctorate, your academic achievements will provide you the necessary skills and aptitude for leadership in your future roles. Now, world-class research and outstanding learning are just two of the three goals of the university, as already mentioned, and uniquely, we have the third and equal goal of social responsibility. And in SEED, we're particularly strong in this regard, and we lead this area, and you're graduating from a school with social responsibility at its core. We share the aspiration that what we do engages with life beyond academia and has real positive impacts on the world in which we live. Now, the world can seem a fragile place at the moment, and in recent years, the pandemic, wars, climate change, and global instability all emphasize the fragility of human existence. So much of the work of our school relates to understanding the world and how we can make it a better, fairer, and more sustainable place. This might be through a cleaner and more sustainable environment, better education of the environmental and social challenges that we face, understanding and tackling inequality, cities that work, mitigating climate change, or supporting development in the global south. The range of skills which you've developed in your studies means you're equipped to play your part in securing a better future for our world. We're especially keen to follow your progress and achievements, as already mentioned by the President, after your graduation, and keep in touch. Real-world disciplines thrive through an exchange of ideas between academia and practice, and we are keen to continue links with you and closely follow your careers. Whatever your plans for the future, I am confident that through your hard work here in Manchester, you are well placed to head out into the world and make a real difference. We wish you the very best. Thank you.
Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Patricio Cleary. Adam Ryan Johnston. Also graduating with a dual award from the University of Melbourne, Caitlin Morrissey. And for the degree of Master of Science, Climate Change, Science, Society and Solutions, Napitsorn Chaiseri. William Kalani Foster. Michelle Pereira. Lu Hua Tian. Jiaying Wang. Leela Isabel Whitley. Yiqing Yong. Mingjing Yuan. Bing Zhang. And in environmental governance, Inda Alvernia. Charlie Mary Burke. Eleanor Faye Evans. Hannah Lucy Gardner. Samuel James Harrison. Elizabeth Leversham. Junyi Lee. Fanqing Lin. Nithya Shri Naganathan. Kirthana Rajkumar. Caitlin Elizabeth Roper. Louis Joseph Saunderson. Samar Shaheen. Emerson Cover. Cameron David Smart. Fengguan Tian. Eleanor Rose Walker. Jia Yao Wang. Luoxian Wang. Yi Wang. Yishuan Wang. Hong Yi Yan. Chen Yi Yuan. Yingming Yuan. Xian Zhang. Xiaojun Zhu. And in environmental monitoring, modeling, and reconstruction, Xiaolong Chen. Yanxiang Chen. William James Heap. Tomasz Hutchings. Jonathan Richard Thomas Lambert. Andrew Muldoon. Hannah Rossiter. Mohan Chang. Mu Yao Zhao. And in Geographical Information Science, Sukriti Agarwal. Thomas Cripps. Emily Harrison. Florence Glissimar. Tianshu Liao. Yuchi Lin. Zimin Liao. Luke Abiodun McQueenie. Amelia Valerie Mijovic Caldwell. Charles Piccolo Mvula. Harika Nulu. Ximing Pan. Abigail Marianne Rebello. Tianle Yu. Jingwan Xiang. Rubichen Tiang. Shihan Tiang. And in green infrastructure, Catherine Duffy. Lydia Freeman Gervin. Jiaying Go. Jianyi Jiang. Yu Yao Tiang. And in urban studies, Eve Cook. Hui Lun Gao. Sitong Li. Qianxin Liao. Kishan Vinod Patel. Jiayin Chu. Jianyu Chiang. Xinyu Jiao. Ziyi Zhong. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Geography with honours, Melina Bondarenko. Ruben Sutton. And in Geography with Professional Placement with honours, Alicia Mayani. And in Management, Leadership and Leisure with honours, and the degree of Bachelor of Science, Geography with honours, Esme Colley. Miriam Florence Rose Harrison. And in Geography with International Study with honours, Sarah Jasu Sharif. And for the award of Diploma of Higher Education, Geography, Lauren Nicole Nascimento Copas.
Good morning. I'm Professor Sam Hickey, Head of the Global Development Institute. Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Isis Beret Gio. Erika Alejandro Garcia Ferman. Namira Samir. And for the degree of Master of Science, Digital Development, Petria Adela Basya. Li Chen. Yian Guo. Yihang Luan. Ayman Hassan Adam Mohammed. Sinditya Fitriani Rahaja. And in global development, Abiola Kemisola Abagunde. Mary Temilalua Ajayi. Saskia May Chapman Gibbs. Yuja Fan. Benjamin James Greener. Eleanor Hope Laxton. McKenna Grace Mardis. George Jack McCormick. Hannah Milady. Alison Beth Schwartz. Neve Mary Seddon. Joita Stachnialek. Mingju Wong. Chui Wong. Sojal Yadav. Wei Chang. And in global development management, Jani Chen. Zainab Yasser El Hassan. Tanya Hamad. Juelong Hu. Naria Tadale Katungwe. Xing Li. Yidi Li. Jiawen Chen. Lauren Stein. Anu Grahani Utami. Chinyu Zhou. And in global development, environment and climate change, Hannah Maya Bajir. Wadzanani Alice Chitaya. Henry Copping. Finn Edwards. Claire Treasure Faladonia. Octavia Hamilton. Sijing Lee. And Chaimunia Malambo. Hannah Yilkal Mangesha. Alia Munshi. Siddharth Muzumdar. Shweta Nair. Emma Gale Sargren. Alejandra Valeria Sanchez Morena del Castillo. Danielle Claire Turner. Alisa Anna Alexandra Baltona. Smruti Mansukbai Verda. Clement Thomas Louis Wallace. Bethany Webster. Henry James Widdicombe. Dewa Yang Shan. And in global development, globalization, trade and industry, Dewa Chen. Yuchen Chiere. Yadi Jiang. Jiawai Ching. Hauser Li. Chao Chin Ling. Wei Liu. Chifu Leo. Mingchu Liu. Yao Ma. Sija Chow. Rachel Amy Grace Roberts. Chiatso Che Ye. Hantao Yi. Hongyi Chang. Chang. Rusen Chang. Chanhu Zhao. And in global development, migration, mobility and displacement, Ben Austin. Amelia Sanford. And in global development, politics, governance and development policy, Ashna. Ray Abraham. Abdullah Dashin Al-Qatani. Muskan Baba. Julius Olivia Krishnadasan Bennett. Charlotte Laura Burt. Tessa Christmas. Elizabeth Alice Edwards. Stephen Home. Ramna Khan. And Rui Xu. Noor Ul-Am. Dhruv Wadvar. Owen Williams. Yue Xing. And in global development, poverty and inequality, Hilson Musungamiri. Raju Sakar. And in international development, part-time, Bhavanwi Ann Davis. Jonathan Peter Marek Thompson. And in international development, environment, climate change and development, part-time, Lydia Carthew Clark. Harriet Dudley. Robin Lees. William John Story. Zoe Jean Baxter Young. And in international development, poverty, inequality and development, Elizabeth Harriet Ann Bellman. And in global development, development management, Wan Sun. And for the award of postgraduate certificate, environmental monitoring, modelling and reconstruction, Shifali Mohini.
There's something about the symbolism. I told my son that I'm a very humble man, and he said, you wear a gold-lined cloth and you sit on a throne in the middle of the stage. I said, it's all about the symbolism. You see, when you are sat there beforehand, you are a graduate, and then you come on the stage, you do what you need to do, and then you leave the stage a graduate of the university. You are now one of the lucky few that have received a university education, for there are many people across the world, and even closer to home, who aren't afforded this transformational opportunity. You carry the hopes and wishes of your fellow citizens both here in the UK and worldwide. Now, success is not the result of spontaneous combustion. You must set yourself on fire. Nobody can make you feel inferior without your consent. And if you don't define yourself, let me tell you, somebody else will do it for you. When I told my daughter that racists hate me for no reason, she said, give them a reason. You know that you will be treated unfairly at times, but that will teach you the value of justice. You will suffer betrayal, but that will teach you the importance of loyalty. You will, at times, I promise you, feel lonely, but that will teach you not to take those around you for granted. You will never stop learning. Now is a time to reflect on what you've achieved, but also those who helped you achieve it. I start with those in this place who've taught you, guided you, examined you, and passed you. Then the people who clean up after you, those who support the great learning in this place, and those who work invisibly to ensure that you could focus entirely on your studies. Let me promise you, they don't do it for the money. They do it because they believe in you. They believe that you will be the greatest generation that this world has ever produced. So please join me in thanking the incredible staff of the University of Manchester. Then there are those who've given so much of themselves to get you to this point. Your parents, your families, your friends and your supporters, many of them we are privileged to being able to join us today. And of course, there are many more who are unable to be here to share this special occasion with you. Now, like me, I bet that they have in their wallets and purses pictures of you where their money used to be. The only way that I can get my children to come to me is by turning off the house Wi-Fi. And the last time I did that, one of them started talking and I didn't know who he was. Perhaps you don't recognize it just yet, but you would be nothing without those who surround you every day. They have stood by you through thick and thin, and they have made you the unique person that you have become. Graduates, would you please stand? Would you please turn towards your supporters, to your family, friends, and others. Show them your appreciation with as much noise as you possibly can. Now that was rubbish. And I don't mind telling you that, but it was. We can do better, but let's learn from the best. Can I ask all our guests, if you are able to, would you please stand? Would you please join me in congratulating your graduates? Now, what did I tell you? Please stay standing as I leave you with these final words. Some days you will be the statue, on other days you will be the pigeon. Stand up for what is right. Fight only for moral reasons. Sacrifice and care for your families and your neighbors. Look after those weaker than you, especially those seeking refuge from suffering. Build great things. Make massive technological advances. Explore the universe, cure diseases, enrich our culture, be the world's greatest artists and scientists. Reach for the stars, aspire to intelligence, never ever belittle it. Look for the truth, you will find the truth, and that is that the only ceiling to what you can achieve is that which you create in your own heads. Remember this place, these people, this time. Go change the world. I wish you every success and happiness in your future lives and careers as I declare your ceremony closed.